Hi children, how are you all? Are you fine? I hope you all are fine and well. Okay, then let's begin subject SS and chapter 6 Janapadas and Mahajanapadas that we'll see. In our earlier period, I told you about Janapadas and Mahajanapadas. You know when that the later Vedic period people, the Aryans, they settled nearby the Ganga and Yamuna plains, and the important invention of that time was the discovery of that iron, means use of iron. They used deep iron in agriculture. They used iron plow, use of iron plow and some other instrument made up of that iron, they increase the productions. The use of iron such that plow and hoist made the agriculture more powerful and more advanced. Many canals were dug and wells were dug for the welfare of the people to improve irrigation. People began transplanting paddy, and first they were transplanting paddies, and then later on they were growing in the crops in farm. So this method, it gave a lot of production in huge quantity. It improved the quantity and quality of product. So the surplus could be used to feed the people who did not have their food and who did not produce food for themselves. Different methods, different techniques in agriculture, it improved the quantity and quality of food, and who did not have that surplus were used to feed the people who did not produce their food. The kings began to collect taxes. The king in the later Vedic period, in early Vedic period, that taxes were not there. In later Vedic period also not there. But now king were started, they began collecting taxes. So in the form of some grains, food, and they used this to build that armies and for the welfare of the people. In Ganasanga, that land was owned collectively by the owner, and the work was done by the dasas, means that slaves, and the karmakaras, means the hired slaves. So in monarchy, the size of land was owned by the people, and the labor they have to work that. The poorer ones used to work as a family laborers, and the richer ones used the slaves and the karmakaras for their work. So that new method of that agriculture, it emerged, and because of new method, that agriculture production more economy, people used that dasas and the karmakaras as like a slave, the karmakara like a higher slaves, means higher people. So this way that agriculture spread more because of use of iron tools and some different techniques to grow crops. Towns and cities. Towns and cities are there. As you know that people use iron in agriculture, and they use iron tools in agriculture, and with the spread of time that they use iron tools, so the production increased, production happened more, and there were urban centers and town and cities emerged. They developed during this time because the production happened more, so trade spread, and because of trade, some towns and cities emerged. The surplus production happened, the surplus production of food, people were free to do another occupation occupations like weaving, craft work, and carpentry, poetry work, and others. So villagers were free to do their occupations, whatever they like, and there were cities emerged. All the occupations emerged nearby the cities for the trade. Trade spread in that huge area nearby the cities and such as like Patliputra, Rajgriha, Vaisali, and Chamba. In the Janapada tales, it is included that the trade spread at a great level in these all places. Now we'll see about the trade. We'll see about the trade. Towns and cities trade, that business trade of that all people. So that towns and cities emerged. Towns and cities emerged, so that trade spread all over that cities and the town, because many people were growing crops production more happening. Some other people are engaged with that craft work, poetry making, and other that like carpentry work, poetry work they were doing. So that all business emerged and all business spread nearby the city areas. So trade, there was a remarkable growth of trade. There was remarkable growth of trade in that area. Means in that time, in that area like cities and town, there was remarkable growth of that trade happened. Both inland and on the seaway, they were trade was spread. On inland, on the seaway, that trade spread. The barter system was there, exchange system. It was abolished, and instead of that coin system came. They issued coins made up of that metals and silver, like copper and silver coins emerged. The punch marked coins were introduced. They were using punch marked coins for business, means for trade. They were called punch marked because that lumps of metal were punched with figure. Both copper and silver were used. Both copper and silver. Both were used to make coins. And coins made up with copper and silver used in the trade. So, towns and cities emerged and became the center of trade. Most of the business and trade happening in the big towns and big cities. People having the same occupation. People having the same occupation. They were engaged with each other. They helped each other, lived and worked together. The merchants and traders formed that savings, means they have to pay taxes. So there was remarkable growth of trade during this time, and they used that barter system was already abolished, destroyed, and instead of that system, coin system came. They used coins made up of that copper and silver that were that punch marked coins, it was called, and these coins were used for trade. So the trade flourished at a great level in this period, and in towns and big cities trade spread, and both copper and silver coins were used. So punch marked coins were used in trade. So people began move towards the towns and the cities. Administration, we'll see now. Administration, in a, in a administration, there two ways administration happening: monarchical administration and the republican administration. In monarchical that administration, monarchical Maharaja in Mahajana, Maharaja means that the king was the supreme authority. It has the supreme, king has the supreme authority. All power was there, full power was there in the hand of king. In short, important decisions taken by the king. He worked for the welfare of the people and he maintained large armies and he built fortifications and wall around the town to protect his all people and army. The army also helped him to expand his territories. He selected brave soldiers in army. He maintained that great army and he took some important decision. King was the supreme power. He took all kind of decisions. The king was also advised by different officers, by group of administrators. Some ministers are there, administrators. That administrator group means that ministers were there. They were helping to the king to take some important decisions. The Senapati, a commander of the army. Senapati was called the commander of the army. Then the Amatya is a minister. Amatya is an important minister of king. Purohit means the priest. Purohit, priest, who do that religious rituals and who maintain religious ceremonies of king. The Balisadika means the tax officer who collect taxes, and the Gramini, the head of the village. These all people were helping to the king to take some important decisions. So, who helped the king in that administration work, and the head of village, Gramini, and that Amatya, Senapati, Purohit, and Balisadika, that all were helped king. In republican monarchical system, you know, that supreme power was not there in the hand of any one person, but the power was there in a group of persons were selected by the people. Important decisions are taken by the group of people, majority of people, they select the decision. The absolute ruling, that a group of people were selected to rule like a king in the kingdom. The representatives discussed all the important issues and all important things, and they took decision for the welfare of the people, and by the majority of vote they took important decisions. So majority people they will take the decision by the majority of people. Then people who were taking decisions, they were selected by the people only, and they discussed and they took decision. So that absolute power was not there in the hand of any one person. Okay, taxation was there. In a early Vedic period, tax were collected. It was not collected in early Vedic period. In later Vedic period, it was collected in the form of grains and headway. So, in this period, the people gave goods to that volunteers, the tax, and the later Vedic period, people gave goods to the rulers as a tax. king started collecting taxes. King began taxes. It began taking taxes. Some important taxes, that taxes began collected by the king. Some important taxes were there, like Bali and Baga. Taxes were collected by the Bali Sadikas, that officer, tax collected officer, Bali Sadika, he collect taxes. Bali was the tax collected. Bali was the tax collected on the amount of land cultivated. How much land was cultivated by the people. So that tax, Bali, the land tax, the amount of the land cultivation. Baga, another tax is that Baga was a share of a product, whatever production happening in farm. That tax, Baga, is like a production tax. How much production happening? That one production tax is there and is fixed 1/6 of the production. Farmers have to pay tax 1/6 percentage of their production to the king. So all that whatever production happening from that production, 1/6 part of that production they have to pay to the king. Society and religion were there. The Brahmanical tax of this period and the disapproved that Kana Sangha, because they did not perform that proper rituals and rites and the Varna systems. The Brahmins and the Kshatriya people were there. They enjoy their power of authority, while the lower classes people were there. They have to suffer, and like Sudras, they have to work like slaves, and they did not enjoy any authority, they did not enjoy their life, and they have to serve the upper classes. The Vaishya gain economic, the Vaishya people, they gain economic influence by the trade. Vaishya people, they earn money by the trade. The birth based Varna system was disliked by the lower class and it denied by them. They were suffer for their rights, and especially the yajnas, Brahman people, they do yajnas, but it was very expensive. It was very expensive for the poor people, so they can't perform the yajnas. And as a result, several religions emerged like Jain and Buddhist. So that it was very difficult for them to perform the yajnas. Several religions happened. The taxes, whatever the king was collecting, they used for building materials and roads, wells and canals, and payments of salaries, and maintain that of army, and buildings, fortifications, and the salary of armies, walls, and other welfare activities. So in short, it is a great discussion of this of monarchical system and republican system. So this way people were living in Janapadas and Mahajana. So this all that lower class people were suffered by the religious system, and there was emergence of Jain and Buddhist religion because they moved around the 16th century and became popularly known in the lower classes people. Okay, these are the information about this Janapadas and Mahajanapadas. I hope you understand it well. Okay, thank you children. Bye.